Hello my dear friends, I am Binoy. Welcome to my YouTube channel Binoy's Thought. This is my fourth emerging sector video. First is from the rare earth mineral sector and I recommended GMTC from that sector. Second from data center, I selected Anand Raj Limited, and third from water treatment and I selected EMS. So before talking about my fourth sector, please listen, this is all for the next 3-4 years. So don't get panicked by seeing the present movement of these all stocks. May, because of some 10% reduction in quarter-on-quarter result, the stock may correct it for the time being, but you have to buy this stock in SIP for the long period. So if you are not interested to hold or buy this stock for the next 3-4 years, please don't enter into those all stocks. It will take time, and if we are ready to hold the stock and buy the stock systematically, you will get a huge profit. When I speak about ideas for bank, so many negative comments are coming. Why you are recommending such company like this? And I invested at 65 rupees and it comes down, it's 50 rupees now. So you are totally failed. So many comments come like that. And last 2 weeks before, ideas for bank go to 78-79 rupees. I am sure that this person who had give comments and who brought the stock at 65 rupees don't sell their shares yet, even after getting 25% profit. So this is a basic mind of people. So please invest in this stock if you are ready to hold this stock for the next 3-4 years. In an Indian economy, actually we need so many banks. When compared to China, we have only 10% of the banks which China had. So there's a lot of potentiality for the private banks as well as public banks, particularly private banks. That's why I recommend Ideas First Bank. But you have to hold the stock for the next 3-4 years. Sometimes the next 3 quarters will be also bad because they have the investments in this microfinance sector, great exposure to microfinance sector, and they have to reduce the microfinance sector's exposures. It will take minimum 2-3 years. Okay. Just I said also, today my emerging sector is from green hydrogen and sustainable aviation fuel, SAF, a company which are involved in both the sector. I'm going to recommend that company, that is IOC. IOC is a company which is involved in these two sector, green hydrogen and sustainable aviation fuel. So today there's a news that first in India, a refinery has been certified to produce SAF, Sustainable Aviation Fuel, Panipat Refinery. It get approval. It's very good news for the IOC. And let us look what is this SAF. SAF is to convert used cooking oil to co-processed oil to be used for replacement of aviation turbine fuel. So if it's successful, it will be used for alternative for the aviation turbine fuel, ATF. Now the India will be in focus for stepping up production in this refining capacity of IOC to have a meaningful amount of SAF in India, as well as the government is considering for exporting of SAF in future. So carbon offsetting and reduction scheme for international aviation, CORSIA. In order to help the International Civil Aviation Organization, this was formed, CORSIA was formed to reduce the carbon footprint. So in order to reduce the carbon footprint, we have to replace ATF with SAF. As of now, they decided to add 1% of SAF into ATF for the time being in 2026 onwards. 27 onwards, they decided to add 2% more. Sometime within 5%, at least 5% will be 5% SAF will be blended with the ATF in future. Now, which is used in international flights. In domestic flights also will be used. It will not be permitted for use in commercial flights now. So SAF is the future fuel for aviation. So the company which is in SAF, we can pitch for that. Hope for the best for the sector. And second sector is green hydrogen sector. Is a green hydrogen. So what is the green hydrogen? Green hydrogen is a type of type of hydrogen gas produced through electrolysis. Electrolysis is a process that split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen by using renewable energies like solar. Low emission of carbon is the main benefit of green hydrogen. At the time of producing hydrogen and oxygen, only a byproduct coming is oxygen. It can be used for various other applications also, so there is no harm. And green hydrogen can replace fossil fuels to help to reduce the carbon emission. That's the main thing. If we can able to replace green hydrogen with our regular hydrogen, fossil fuels, that's like petrol and diesel, fossil fuels will be replaced by green hydrogen in order to reduce the carbon emission. So in which sector they are used? They are used for transportation, industrial products and power generation. And what is the future of India? India has launched a national green hydrogen mission with the goal that became a global hub for heavy hydrogen production and usage. And they also desire to export this green hydrogen too. So this is all the future businesses of IOC. So if we compare the IOC in the valuation of IOC, also very attractive now. Now they are named as an OMC company, oil marketing company, just like HPCL and BPCL. But now it is well diversified. This company, particular IOC, is well diversified when compared to BPCL and HPCL. Now it is an OMC company. Now the business they are doing is refining, pipeline, transportation, marketing and exploration and production of crude oil and gas. And they are also in petrochemical business, and they are ready to start 2 petrochemical plants within 1-2 years. Within 2027, the 3 petrochemical plant will be in operational, and they are also in gas marketing also. So there is a news that 30,000 crore gas subsidy is going to give to these 3 companies. And apart from this news also, there may be some spike in IOC on Monday. And valuation wise, present price 113.91, year high 184, year low 110. The IOC already given 3 rupees dividend. Yesterday is the ex-date of dividend, 3 rupees dividend for IOC. Face value 10, that's another thing. There's a chance that IOC may switch into one and may give 1 or 2 bonuses, and it may be traded at the same rate. The only negative thing about this high market capitalization. Everyone is talking about high market capitalization. Yes, it is true. But if it get more profit, if I can able to generate EPS through these businesses, definitely it's not a problem. And PE ratio 14.53, half the industrial PE of 34, EPS 9.63, debt to equity is only 0.76. Everything is very attractive, and shareholding pattern, FIS has increased the stake from 7.38 to 7.48. DIS also increased the stake from 29.55 to 29.87. So there is something happening in IOC. Bet IOC for the next 5 years. Buy IOC in SIP and hold the stock shares with patience. Collect all dividends whatever is given by the company. So I am very much bullish on IOC regarding these 2 emerging sectors. One is green hydrogen and other is sustainable aviation fuel. In sustainable aviation fuel, there is another company also, that is Praj Industries. You can keep an eye on that company also. So as usual, I am not a civil registered analyst. So please have your own study before taking a position in the company. If anyone is new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. Please pass my video to his friends and relatives, like it and comment.